So welcome to the Technical Steering Committee for the Node.js community for May 16, 2018. We have a relatively late attendance today, so it may be a quick meeting, but we might as well go through the standard agenda anyway. So let's start out with announcements. Does anybody have any announcements to share? If not, I guess I'll share the one announcement. Probably everybody already knows in this group for sure that I was reelected by the chair. It was a tie vote, but Rich gracefully decided to leave it to me as the incumbent. So basically, we're finished the election cycle. I think that's all the announcements I had. In terms of the standard agenda, we have two issues. Oh, just let me get, I'm gonna have to re-promote. Oh, allow Anna. Just waiting for Anna to join here. Sorry there, welcome Anna.
Hi everyone.
Hello. Yeah, we're just at the standard agenda. So we have the two issues under Node.js Node, which is add documentation porting from buffer, arg usage, and tracking issue for runtime deprecation of buffer constructor. I think Rich had the ownership of those two, and he can't make it today. I don't know if anybody else has an update on any progress on those two. If not, I guess we'll wait till next week where hopefully we'll have Rich. The next issues is the tracking issue for updates on the board meeting, but we don't have Miles today, so won't be any update on that front. The next thing is strategic initiatives. So on the NAPI front, we now have backports, so the API is consistent across 6, 8, and 10. We're just waiting for Assembler Minor for it to go out of experimental on 8.x, and we'll leave 6.x to bake for a little bit longer. Current focus of the team is still on documentation tests for the Node add-on API, as well as addressing issues that people are reporting. We are seeing more people jump in and report issues in the doc and elsewhere, which is good, shows more activity. And one other interesting thing is we have lined up a workshop for day 0 of Node Summit as well. So that's another place we can do some sort of education and evangelization on that front. I see Joey's already mentioned for error messages that she doesn't have anything to report for this front, on that front. I think we lost Ali. He was having problems. So I was going to ask, oh, wait a sec. I think he's just joining back. So maybe we'll just wait for a sec there. So Ali, can you hear us now?
I can hear you now. Thank you.
Okay, so we're just at the strategic initiative. So I'm wondering if there's anything to report on the async hook side.
Nothing on for this week. There's a proposal by the VA team for some changes to promise hooks that if people haven't taken a look at, that's in an issue on the diagnostic repo. So feel free to take a look.
Okay. Do you have the issue number?
Issue number is 188
Okay.
in the diagnostic repo.
Yeah. Let's go 188. Please take a look. Okay. Anna, anything on the workers front?
Yeah, I'm slowly making progress, and I probably will have a PR up this week. It might not be like ready to land, but yeah, I think it will be ready pretty soon. At least the things that I have been working on. It's currently waiting on some stuff on the V8 side, but yeah.
Okay, that's good. It sounds like the other issue that some of the groundwork stuff you would put in got landed as well. Is that, do I remember that right?
Yeah. So one thing about that, I opened the V10.2.0 release proposal on Sunday, I think, and it would be pretty awesome. I don't know if we have any release people here, but like if somebody could take those. Because like I would really like to have like some release coverage for that groundwork, because it's like shifting around a lot of internals, and would be good to see if there are any bugs in that before
Right.
the workers.
So yeah, I don't think we have anybody who does. You're looking for somebody who does the releases, or?
Yeah, right. I mean, like I've done this a couple of times in the past. It's just like prepared a release up to the point where it just like takes the releaser to actually do the magic work.
Right.
I might ping a couple people if, yeah.
Yeah, I think pinging Miles to see if he can find a volunteer is probably the most effective on that front. Because
I'll do that.
Okay. He usually knows what's going on, or knows who's ready to volunteer. I know Bethany is starting to ramp up, but I don't think she's at the point where she could do that yet, so I can't ask her. But yeah, that's probably the right way to go. That sounds good. Yeah, would be good to get real life usage of that.
She's not a part of it.
Yeah, exactly. She's not onboarded as a releaser yet, so good to get real world usage. Okay, that's good. I think that's all the strategic initiatives that we have people from this week. Does any that I've missed? Okay, so that's our agenda. It was fairly light, and we don't have too many people. Are there any other things people want to talk about before we move on to the Q&A? Okay, I'll take that as a no. So I'm just going to look in the YouTube channel. I see we have a number of people watching. So I see a question that says, is the mentorship related? Let me just chat back. I'm just asking for a little bit of clarification if that was to us. And I guess the discussion that we're having today isn't related to the mentorship initiative. It's that's under the community committee. Yes, yeah, right. So somebody just answered the mentorship isn't under the TSC. So yeah, today it's the TSC meeting. The mentorship is under the community committee, and that's where updates would be mentioned on that particular front. Tierney corrected, it is a shared initiative, but I think we've clarified that question. I don't see any other questions. So if there aren't any, I think we can close for today. Next week, I won't be able to make it, but Francisca is going to chair. There is, and actually maybe if people can just stick around for a minute once I stop the stream, I'll give a heads up for a few things potential in the next meeting, but I think we're done for the public session today. So I'm just going to stop the stream.